So there is one section where you sit and relax, and then there's this outdoor kitchen, which I always wanted. So we built that, which was a fun project. And then we built the pergola during the pandemic. It was actually the pandemic project, the entire outdoor stuff.
And you were inspired by Gert Wingårdh.
Yeah,
when
we tried
that.
to Google like pergola styles on, different kinds. And you have this like Asian looking with they have some sort of like where the beams go on top of each other. But we wanted this other type where you have quite thick looking pillars. And also there's a little plastic roof on top as well, so that you can have a dry and nice and cozy place. And also this U-Kitchen, both of the extensions there has like sort of social areas, sort of. So the target audience of the barbecue can be waiting alongside the kitchen. There's bar stools on one side, and then there's smaller, because of this sections, the kids can be lined up on the other side.